But all of this, including the repression of the neurotic, is a phenomenon of the suicidal aggression of Narcissus, right? Seeing oneself as other is a delusion already, you know? And the fact that Narcissus dies gazing at that image, you know? It's a death wish. It's the love and the hate, you know?
Oh no, and that's good. And this suicidal aggression for the neurotic can take on metaphorical forms,
Right,
symbolic forms. It's never literal.
right.
Whereas, like for the psychotic, it is literal, but they're not necessarily trying to kill themselves. In
Right.
fact, they may kill the other in attempts to literally kill themselves because of how they're alienated within the specular image of the other, right? Going
Mm.
back to the transitivism thing, like you know, ow, they hit me, right? Or ow,
Mm.
they stabbed me, but it's really the psychotic stabbing their victim.
Right.
And again, this is just an example of how the suicidal aggressivity plays about. But this is not, and we obviously know, but I want like for any viewers that are made new to this and may uh, not be as clinically oriented about this stuff. Like, it doesn't mean that every psychotic person is a murderer. I bring
Right.
this up
Yeah.
because, in fact, we were talking about this offline. There's a going back to like the relevance historically of this essay because this was written in 1949 off of its earlier publication in 36, but earlier in that time he was working on this case about these two sisters, the Papin sisters, um, and they were maids for like a petty bourgeois family in France, and they murdered the father and the daughter, and then they ritualistically were cutting up parts of their body, and they were found in the house hugging each other. These two sisters are twins, um, and so like the psychiatrists that they had were seen during their trial. They didn't see any sort of clinical or psychiatric diagnostic. They just thought they were murderers. And mind you, they went through like multiple highly esteemed psychiatrists, according to Lacan. And when Lacan oversees this case, he finds, oh no, there is a form of psychosis and delusion going on. And so they have this phrase about like needing to cut up, like feel, I guess like feeling fragmented. Like from what I read, it's like needing to cut things up, filling into pieces. This wasn't a metaphor. This was literal, like trying to cut them up, but they did it in the form of killing the other, right? And the
Mm.
only way that they could ground their psychotic delusions was by placing their femininity in the gaze of each other because they're twins.